Previously on Big Brother, Hardy used drive and determination to claim the head of household rule for the third time and immediately conspired with his strategic partner, Nicole.
Are they going to try to break us up if we don't win? They'd be stupid not to.
I see her and I as the last two in the game.
Anticipating nomination, Will turned his charm on Nicole to avoid eviction.
I have a really good time with you and Hardy.
3, listen 2.
The house guests ended their 4-day peanut butter fast with a midnight feast, and Monica conquered her fear of heights to help the group win the next week's rations.
When I climbed up that ladder, no lie, I thought I was gonna bust out in tears.
While Will used his sense of humor to win over Hardy.
I laugh a lot when he's around.
Bunky refused to back down to the head of household's demands.
That just wasn't a smart maneuver on your part.
Where did Bunky's backbone come from? I don't know.
I don't care if this causes me a nomination or not.
Prompting Hardy to cut a dubious deal.
If you give me your word that if you win HOH, you won't nominate both Nicole and I, we'll keep you here for another week.
All right. I've promised Hardy and Nicole that I wouldn't nominate them both. I clearly would nominate them both. I would stab them both in the back and lead them to bleed, on the kitchen floor, and I wouldn't even clean it up.
While Bunky took his first nomination well, Will quietly waited for his chance at revenge. Can Will survive another week to break up the Hardy-Nicole alliance? Find out tonight on Big Brother 2.
He has no power. He has no anything. Hardy's becoming very strange. He's like a bizarro Superman. And, now he's drinking more, he's smoking more, he's falling apart.
The Hardy Tower will crumble eventually. I want to be around for that.
It doesn't feel that bad. It's my first time being nominated, probably my last time too. And I'm okay with it.
He's not going to win.
No.
Even if he's the last two, he's not going to be king.
Well, yeah, that is true.
He may evict us, but we'll have the final say. And as long as we can rally the votes against him, that's all I care. But you know what? He planned it this way. And now that I think about it, it's not a coincidence that of course he's winning every other week because he's competing. And which week did he pick? He picked the week where he would be the tiebreaker.
Listen, Bunky, here's the sad thing. One of us is leaving this week, and if the other one doesn't win HOH, they're leaving the next week.
Doing all right, honey bunny?
I don't see Will as much of a threat as I do Bunky, and that's been proven in his performances in the past couple HOHs. I think he knows a lot more about the past evictees than Will does, and that's something that you have to take into consideration.
And whenever my time comes, I'm going to try to take it as well as he does.
But you did cry more for Kent, he's right.
I wasn't crying for Kent, I was crying for Will.
Thank you.
Okay, so you cried more for Will than you cried for me. But you still have a week to cry. So anytime you are crying, make sure
Just let it go, man.
I've never really felt a lot of love for Hardy. Hardy's very high maintenance. Hardy's always been short-tempered, and he nominated me and I hugged him. So I think I'm being a very good sport about it.
Were you surprised by nominations? Were you surprised by nominations?
Anything's possible, Nicole.
I was just wondering if you were surprised.
I had concerns that it's a possibility that I could be nominated.
Oh!
About time. It can change from day to day, and at this point here today, I'll say maybe Will get voted out. Tomorrow, it may not. It may be Bunky.
I didn't expect Bunky to take the nomination as well as he did. I'm really impressed that he has been able to be that okay with it. That was only half an hour ago, though, and he's already put me on the spot.
I don't mean to put you on the spot or make you uncomfortable, but I was just kind of wanted to kind of prepare mentally. And if this is my last week, I'd kind of like to, know that it's my last week so that I can make the most of it. So you had said that earlier that you were thinking that the Will should be the next one to go. Do you still feel that way? If you don't, I won't be upset.
It's very up in the air right now, Bunky.
Okay.
Just because, and I'm being Honest with you, as I've always been honest with you.
You can just say that you'd rather not talk about it. I respect that too.
He wants to know if this is his last week, which is what every nominee does. I mean, that's just, you're human. It's a natural reaction to do that.
You know, Will, he should be the next one to go. He should have been the last one to go. He should have been the one before that to go. He should have been the one before that to go.
Right.
Yet he hasn't been, and that is the big problem at this juncture in the game, because he's so spastic that he just blows everything, you know?
What do you mean,
contest?
Oh, the contest?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's no good at it.
Bunky's reaction has been really important to me because, I mean, I love Bunky to death.
Had I not asked you, then I would have just gone back on my memory and said, okay, Nicole said that she would never vote to evict me, but now I think I hear you saying that you kind of wish that you hadn't said that because you don't know that you can...
You said that you will never nominate me or vote to evict me, and I said, well, don't do that. Play this game for yourself, and I gave you a lecture about that, if you will recall.
Oh,
and I wasn't able to return exactly what you said. I said, I will never vote against you or nominate you if I can possibly help it. However, you've been kicking everyone's ass for a week and a half, you know, and that's scary.
I respect that.
Bunky, although trying to be smiley and okay and not hide and stuff, he's already uncomfortable.
Whoa, scared me to death. I'm sorry,
I
what?
just touched you. Was you sleeping? I'm sorry.
No,
I just want to see how you feeling.
I'm thinking his reaction is really good right now, but I don't think it's going to be in a couple days.
We'll see.
She said it will depend this week. So my translation into that is I'm going to try to keep you under my thumb and keep you in line. So you got to kiss my ass this week in order for me not to vote for you. And I'm not going to do that.
I do foresee him falling into the depression hole that all of the other nominees have fallen into, inclusive of myself.
And every once in a while I can be catty and ugly. And let me just, I just thought of a phrase for a second. If it's down to those two, it's bully and the bitch.
Yeah.
Bully and the bitch. Isn't that appropriate for those two?
My goal was to evict Hardy before I was evicted, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen, so I can just say to myself, well, I do get to come back and have the final say with my vote.
We know what we're doing. We know how we're going to get even. We're going to have the final say. I hope it's one of you two.
Whoa! I don't know what this is about. We get to dress somebody up, man.
We were called into the storage room. There were some blank plastic dolls there. We were asked to dress them up. The dolls are related to a luxury competition that's going to take place tomorrow morning.
They're arts and crafts. Poor Nicole.
Oh my God, why are you doing this? I suck at arts and crafts.
Nicole, seriously, don't freak out. I'll help you. I'm really good at this stuff. Listen, if I can do it, anyone can do it. I'm very unartistic.
Luxury competition, part 1. We have all been given a clean foam cutout of ourselves.
Dude, this is part of the competition. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Using only the materials provided, we all have to decorate our cutouts and make them look just like us. We will be reunited with them tomorrow and we will learn more about this week's luxury competition.
I'm gonna make a Bunky doll.
We were instructed to dress the dolls up in our own likeness, and all of us seem to be kind of going along with it, except for Nicole.
Question, what can I, Bunky will know the answer to this. What can I put in here, like a little, piece of metal?
Suck at arts and crafts.
I don't even know.
I simply am not going to do this right now.
Just don't get the basket thing. Why couldn't this be head of household?
Now see, I'm gonna do it brown, so just do it all brown first before I start anything else.
No, because once you do it brown, then you can't do yellow over top of it or whatever.
I'm honky, but not this much.
Make it over at the top and have it come on the other side.
Check it out, mine's got real hair, Monica. That's nasty. Yours is really good.
Stop playing.
I'm serious. No, I'm serious. Yours is really good, Monica.
I'm trying this. This is too funny.
It's really good.
But you like my little belt, but it got a little thingamajig, and I got
Whatever, it's good.
This is so funny.
I'm not trying to bitch. I'm just saying I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'd rather go out and shave my head bald. I would rather lie in a bed of snakes. I hate it. You look at that thing. You want to go decorate one of those things that look like you? Oh!
You open up your eyeballs already? Where's your eyeballs?
I glued them on.
Okay, so it's time for me to put some eyeballs on.
I'm gonna help you. Let's go.
Just do the doll for me.
Yeah!
I'm not doing that.
Nicole didn't want to participate in tonight's activity. She said that I could dress her doll up for her, and I proceeded to do so.
Okay,
What are you doing?
I'm putting a bathing suit over that. I'm just trying to get the body drawn where the stuff is.
You're gonna put nipples on a doll.
I was gonna do the bathing suit over that. Would you give me a chance?
Why do you need to put that on there?
That's like cleavage darkened area to represent 3 dimensions. Let me
see your 3 dimensions.
Okay.
Nicole really didn't appreciate my effort in regard to dressing up her doll. I thought it was pretty physically accurate.
Funny how my boobs and nipples are yet still shining through.
I'm not done yet. I'm doing
He put a
good job.
thong on me.
No, your ass is creeping out. I didn't know.
It's your girlfriend that walked around with her ass hanging out, not me.
Thank God.
Look at it.
Dude, you're dead, man.
Nicole's about to punch me in the face when we come back in here, so just so you guys know, okay?
It's funny to him or whatever. You know it's not going to be funny to me.
This is a doll that Nicole asked me to drop off. What it really is a very angry woman.
You know how pissed off I get. What are you thinking?
She has one eye that's a piercing eye. It's used mainly for finding dirty towels on the floor. Also, it's used to find kids who are having a good time and to yell at them. Pick up your towels. No one's allowed to talk. I'm freaking out about everything. Will, don't have any fun. Don't have any fun. Don't have any fun.
Would you go in there and do that, knowing that it was puts me off further?
These arts and crafts are bull. I hate them. I'm not doing them. I'm way too advanced for this. I'm not doing anything. I can't go back out there with this or she'll kill me.
I mean, would I rather hang out with Bunky, who only sometimes makes off-the-cuff comments, or Will, who 60% of the time is walking around here pissing me off?
At least he's safe.
Well, he's mistaken. I sat up and talked with Monica late, and we covered everything that has happened up until now. 2 days before I become HOH.
Okay, go ahead.
I find out that this UT thing has been happening since day 3.
Krista said that her, Hardy, and Monica have had an unspoken pact.
So, A, I believe Hardy's lying to me.
Okay.
B, I believe Krista's lying to me.
Okay.
C, I believe you're in it with 3 other people.
Okay.
One of which you're joined at the hip with.
Okay. And I have to say that you totally was wrong about that.
Well, okay. She made it quite evident that I'm a dumbass because I fell for the whole song and dance with Will. You all go to bed. Will comes back over the hammock. We stay up for 4 hours talking about this.
And they are positive that Hardy wouldn't vote her or Monica out, even ahead of you.
And he made it out to be this huge, it's bigger than all of us, like Mission Impossible, and there it's blah, 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 and he's such a good talker, and it was nothing.
I was surprised at Nicole because I know how she thinks. And when she fell into the trap, I was very surprised that she went the way she went. Well, first of all, I go to the source, like I've always been when I've been here. I go to the source.
If I go to the source with that, then I would have been busted, Will would have been out of here. And as far as I knew, he was my only ally at that point. Because he's the only person who told me the fucking truth.
She feels like a sucker for believing him. And that's why she's still mad at herself and mad at him because she was duped by him.
He's smooth. You don't think he's smooth?
Not to me.
Oh my God, I can see everything from here.
There was a lot of buzz when Big Brother indicated that someone might possibly get to leave the Big Brother compound for an hour.
There's other people in the world besides us.
Of course I would enjoy leaving for an hour. There's nothing I want more than to leave here for 1 hour.
I would absolutely kill myself to see any, and of course all of LA.
Just take a walk around a park, sit down on a bench, look at people and see that they really exist.
You know what, honestly, although I'd love to leave, it would be scary, man. No, it's like Russia post-Glasnost. For generations, people have told us what our job is. Now we don't know what to do.
Luxury competition, part 2. The Great Escape.
Ooh.
How many times have we dreamed of getting out of the house?
8.
Well, today could be the chance that we've all been waiting for.
The competition consisted of blowing up helium balloons and using them to raise our baskets above the Big Brother compound.
The first 2 house guests whose baskets float above the compound wall wins, and earns the right to join their baskets high up in the sky.
Hot air balloon ride?
This afternoon, a helicopter will pick up the winners and bring them on a 1-hour sky tour of LA's most famous landmarks: the Hollywood sign, the Santa Monica Pier, the Playboy Mansion, just to name a few.
It would be nice to know that there's a world outside of here that still exists. It's just a really phenomenal award to win.
All right, guys, this is Luxury Competition Part 2 for the Great Escape. When you hear the whistle, begin.
Good luck, everybody.
I own a part-time party decorating company, although I might not have looked like I had done it before when I was out there because I was very nervous and my hands were shaking, but I've blown up quite a few balloons.
I used some surgical suturing tying techniques that you can use one-handed and it really expedites knot tying. So I felt this is the first time my medical background helped me in a competition.
I think Hardy was, using a little too much aggression. Go figure.
Oh, you kidding me?
You okay, Hardy?
I assure you that my popping the balloons was not just to scare Bunky. The one was already tied onto my basket. I don't know why it broke. The other one that broke, I put a little bit too much helium in it.
Damn it, Bunky, how good are you at this?
I just look around and see how many people had balloons, but I was just concentrating on finding me a strategy.
I think it takes a calm, cool, collected head to do this type of competition.
Nicole had quite a few yellow balloons blown up, and then I saw Will had quite a few blue balloons blown up.
Where are you going?
I felt that I was going slow, but I was just really nervous, and I kept telling myself to calm down. And then all of a sudden, I hear Will yelling,
Yo, yo, yo! Yo, big brother, hook me up!
"Hey, big brother," and the whistle blows, and Will's above the wall. What's that mean?
It means Bill won.
The heat definitely turned up because that left one spot open.
Nice, Will.
Thank you.
Sure hope that helicopter doesn't crash.
I blew up like one more balloon and then untied my basket, and it just started flopping around and going up a little bit, but it wasn't going above the wall. And I'm like, man, that's a waste of time. So I had to pull it back down, tie it back down, and I went for a big balloon, and I just thought, now I'm racing Nicole. At one point, my fingers cramped, and I spent forever trying to get a knot in one of those big balloons. It's just, I couldn't get it through, and I was using my teeth to get it through and tie the knot. And so finally I got that last balloon on there, and I'm like, let me just go for it. So I started unwinding the string, and then my balloon started floating sideways, which is just a waste of time.
Oh, God. Oh.
It eventually, it got above the wall.
Oh.
Yeah! Woo! We're getting high.
Congratulations.
We're nominated and we're getting out. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Yeah!
Blindfolds on, huh?
Put it on.
Oh.
Thanks a lot, dude.
Have a good time.
If I croak, divide up my stuff. You can have it.
I've never been on a gay date before. I've never been on a helicopter date before, and I've certainly never been on a gay helicopter date.
Yeah, okay.
You guys get to take pictures?
That's fine. Later. Okay.
Put your blindfold on. Okay.
It was a big production for us to get into the helicopter. Big Brother had all these rules about we can't see other people, so Will and I were standing in the backyard blindfolded.
I was considering donating this trip to someone else in the house who has been a little more depressed lately, like Nicole. Just kidding! I'm keeping this, and there's no way I'm letting anyone else use it. Of course, I want to ride in a helicopter. No one can take this from me.
Wait a minute.
Oh, sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
He's good. He's really good.
This is a luxury that I have an extraordinary interest in. I can't help but be a little more than a teensy bit jealous.
Okay, so y'all later. Have a good time.
Only two things are going to make me feel better. A, throw Will out of that helicopter and put me in it. And B, I get to kick the crap out of Will.
Take care, guys.
Bye, guys. Be careful.
Later, Hardy.
Wave to us on the way over, all right?
Man. I don't think I've ever been on a helicopter ride or in a helicopter ride, so I'm nervous, but I'm also very excited.
I'm so excited, man. Me too. I'm pumped up. We Chuck the gray squirrel. Chuck the squirrel. This is the gray squirrel. Go check. My vector is straight up. At the kosher meal? I don't know, but the pilot sounds cute. Oh my god! Look at it! Look at those people! Where's the house? There's the basketball court. Are they out there? Look, there they are waving. Can you see them, Will? No, but I'll take your word for it. Oh, I don't like those people anyway.
I'm glad Bunky won. You know, it's nice to have the two nominees getting to do something. The simple fact of the matter is, I actually appreciate who Bunky is. Nicole is clearly the most depressed person I've ever met in my life, and I don't want to sit alone with her at any time, any place, anywhere.
That was she's acting the way she's acting, man.
Yes.
Oh my god. Here we
I mean, I'm just hoping to get past this. I'm trying to.
You were the one that said, I can't imagine having to spend another week here with just Bunky and Monica and us. Those were your words out of your mouth.
I know.
I suggest we see how it goes.
We need to just see how it goes until Wednesday.
Great shot, thank you.
And the helicopter ride was amazing. It was truly just glorious. It was overwhelming.
Look, the Hollywood sign. Do you see it? Oh my. Look how close. Wow. Awesome. I'll take you. I'll take a picture of you. Oh man.
I've never seen you like this. You can always let pass or whatever, but why are you hanging on to this so bad?
I don't know.
You gotta let it go.
It's not about helicopter ride.
So does this change?
I mean, he's just a lying, conniving little snake in the grass. That's all he is. And he thinks that he's better than every one of us, and that really pisses me off. He's even said it.
Oh, hey, there's the observatory where they filmed. Whatchamacallit? So you think Greg and I have been to that observatory? Oh, really? I have to actually. It's a long drive up. Certainly is. My bark bag or gift bag? No, but that. Oh, awesome. Cool. Great pictures or whatever. This is all. I'll get a picture of you with downtown in the background. Okay.
I'm glad that I got to share the experience with Will. He was a great companion, and we had a terrific time. He was grinning from ear to ear, and we had a lot of fun taking pictures.
It just makes me feel like Will is sitting there with just knowing that he can ride it out another week because he's so funny and keeping us amused. And I mean, he's sliding it out. This is his third nomination, and he hasn't had to sweat one of them out.
She says she doesn't have an outlet right now. She's extremely pissed at Will, which is normal, but not this pissed, and she just won't let it go.
Awesome. Is it Dodger Stadium, obviously? Yeah, I think so. Wow, this big black roof here with the 3 white chimneys. He's pointing at something. Playboy Mansion? Oh, where? Just put it down in the backyard. Hef and I are on a first name basis. Oh, here's some sandwiches. Now we're talking. Picnic lunch here. This is kind of like a date, isn't it?
This was very different from other dates I've had. Every other date I've ever been on has been heterosexual, and most have not involved a helicopter.
What are you thinking, Will? Just looking around, taking it all in. How about yourself? Having a great time, man. I think it's almost over, though. Don't say that.
It was really cool to see the Santa Monica Pier and all the people out on the pier, and some of them were waving. And I said to Will, do you think they know they're waving at Bunky and Will from Big Brother 2? And he probably didn't know.
Monica Monica's happy for us and she's imagining what we're doing. And Artie's probably working his frustration out by lifting weights or doing a facial or something probably.
I hate him. I've had enough of him. And I've dealt with him, and I've dealt with him, and I've dealt with him. And I mean, talking with Manya last night made me feel like a big jackass because I bought into the whole will theory and that you're me over and that this thing is bigger than us and blah, 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 and this and that. And he's still here.
I think the compound is right below us. Yep.
Are they coming back already? I can't even go out there. I can't even go out there. I can't even hear what they have to say. I swear to God. I can't.
Blindfolds on.
They're gonna talk about it all afternoon. Oh God, kill me. Oh God.
How was it?
Oh my God. It's overwhelming, dude. What's up? Monica, what's up?
You like?
Yeah. When we landed, Monica and Hardy greeted us at the door. They were really interested to hear what we saw. We brought back some food for them, and it was really, it was gourmet food, so they were really appreciative.
Hey.
I brought you some salad.
I really don't want any right now.
And a glass of champagne.
I really don't care for any right now. Thank you.
All right, we'll just be left alone?
Yes, please.
Okay.
She refuses to even look at me or talk to me. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a really good thing. As it is right now, it doesn't bother me either way. And I'm not going to let her ruin this day for me. She's ruined the last 55. Why is Nicole so infuriated? Like, is it at me or just in general? Or she wouldn't even talk to me, so...
It's like if I would stomp on your foot, like stomp hard on your foot and then apologize to you. And then an hour later, I'd stomp on your foot again and I'd apologize to you. And an hour later, I'd stomp on your foot again and apologize to you. Like, she's tired of getting her foot stomped on.
Okay.
Even though you apologize, and I've heard you apologize to her before and say, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Nicole. And I've heard you say that many times. They're the same words. You're absolutely right, Nicole. And she's just tired of having to deal with it. You know?
Okay, I understand that. It just seems like she didn't win, and she's sort of taking that out on me, and I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's just me, but
honestly, any encounter that you have initiated by you will probably not be a nice one.
I hear you. Thanks. No, I certainly appreciate that advice.
Sure.
Well, if you talk to her, tell her I'm ready to discuss anything, but I'm not going to talk to her otherwise.
All right, man. I'll let her know.
Why is she eating pizza and we're not?
You better shut up and eat your dinner and be happy.
The nicest thing Nicole has said all day. To stir things up a little bit, I engaged Bunky in a conversation about sexuality. Bunky, you've lived with 11 people in this house. Of those 11 people, I can't remember what the question was. Do you think that any of them...
Who do you think?
Who do you think, if any, or had a gay experience?
Most likely had a gay experience.
Yeah, most likely had a gay experience.
Most likely had an experience with someone of the same gender. Let's go through the people. Everybody wants my opinion. No one will get upset by my opinion, correct?
No.
Okay, Hardy, don't get upset. But when I first saw you, with the beautiful eyelashes and everything, I was kind of hoping you were gay. I was kind of hoping you would play on our team and everything. And so... then I was really disappointed at the pool when you threw the football really well. I'm like, damn. I'm like, well, okay, well, maybe he's a really macho gay guy, and then, so.
We're not about your own speculation. The question was, do you think that he has ever had... Right.
Okay, I'll be totally honest. No, I don't think you've ever had sex with a guy, but I think that you've thought about it, and I think that I would guess that you have found occasionally guys attractive, but you won't allow yourself to explore that, and I think that you're bisexual. And bisexual, not 50-50, I think that maybe you're 80-20, meaning 80% women and like 20% of the time you might find a guy attractive.
Let's just say he's entitled to his opinion. I find his opinion of me personally very erroneous. I know myself extremely well.
I also think that both of you guys, which I think is funny, is that you fulfill some gay stereotypes, and that's the whole thing. They're just stereotypes. It doesn't make you gay or whatever, but, like, I did my first facial last week, and I'm the gay guy, and you guys are doing facials, you know what I'm saying?
That's simply skincare, my man.
Right?
Let's not confuse grooming with sexuality.
I mean, you're coloring your hair. I don't have any hair to color. You guys are plucking your eyebrows, and yet people think that that's a gay thing.
I have not plucked my eyebrows. Other people plucked them for me.
Okay, big deal. Eyebrows have been plucked.
Listen, I shaved my whole body, including my... What do you want me to say about
Exactly.
it?
I mean, you guys are out there shaving your body. I'm like, the gay guy's not the one shaving, and yet people probably think, oh, shaving his body, he's probably gay. And it's like, those guys are straight and they're shaving their body. So it's just funny how you guys fulfill some gay stereotypes and I didn't, or I don't in my general life. It just that just goes to prove to everybody that they're just stereotypes and not everyone fits those stereotypes.
Big Brother would like to give the house guests a 90-second in-house shopping spree. What type of wardrobe would you like to give the house guests for their in-house shopping spree? 1. Sportswear.
Please.
2. Swimwear. 3. Sleepwear.
We all. What's the What
catch?
you mean? What you mean? What's the? Well, yeah.
There is no catch. As a matter of fact, we can browse for 90 seconds.
Catalogs?
No, clothes in here.
Did you hear me scream? I love clothing. I love the dress and I love the shop. So this is like, my God, this is like, oh my, it's just like getting a letter from home.
I am very excited about this week's America's Choice question. No one needs clothes worse than me. I can't even live with my own clothes. They smell so bad.
All night long, we were like, oh, God, please let it be sportswear. Please let it be sportswear.
What's the rules, Hardy?
America has voted to treat us all to an in-house sportswear shopping. Our living room will be transformed into a boutique complete with racks of clothing, shoes, sunglasses, and other goodies. When we hear the whistle, we will have 90 seconds to peruse the merchandise.
Okay.
A second whistle will sound and we'll have another 90 seconds to shop till we drop. Whatever we have been able to put on our bodies in that time is ours to keep. Happy shopping, guys.
I mean, me and Monica actually, I think, lost our voices for a moment. I think only dogs could hear us. That's how hard we were screaming. Then we went outside and we had to wait while they were doing, putting everything in the house. And all of us were sitting outside and our hearts were like beating real fast and we were like nauseous. We were like, oh.
Oh, yes! Oh, my goodness! Sorry, Monica! Son of a bitch!
No, I want these. The first 90 seconds went a lot slower than the second 90 seconds, it seemed like. The first 90 seconds, obviously, we're just like looking around trying to figure out what exactly we wanted.
This is crazy! Oh, yes!
Oh, dude, these are mine, these are mine, these are mine.
Oh, God! Oh, my God!
This is over here.
Then the next 90 seconds was obviously very frantic. Frantic was probably the most appropriate word to describe it.
Good work, guys. Let's do this.
Oh, you took my glasses, you bastard!
All right, dude, I'll take it later. Gotta get the shoes.
The women have a better strategy because we're women and we live to shop.
Just come over your waist. That's it. That's it. Get that skirt. Make sure you get that green outfit. Okay.
I guess I don't shop very well. I don't know what I did wrong, but I just wasn't efficient.
My strategy was to grab as much clothes as I could, dump them in a chair, and when there was 15 to 30 seconds left, put on as much as I could, jamming any extraneous articles of clothing in my pants.
Oh, God, yeah. Come on, here we go. All right, get this dress. Get this dress.
Shoes are on my feet. I fell down.
If we would have had 3 minutes, I guarantee you, me and Monica would have had every single thing on that rack on our bodies some way.
But I got some leather boots. And this is the kind of stuff I wear. And I love it. I'm just in my glory. Nicole and I had our little system that works. We just wish we had more time.
Look at this shirt. I mean, I know that the Big Brother shoppers got this shirt saying Bunky's gonna want that shirt, and they're right.
It seemed that we didn't fare as well as the ladies did, but I am not gonna complain one bit. I'm thrilled with what I got.
Oh, you don't want these sunglasses?
No, you got crappy stuff, Bunk. I'm sorry. No, I don't really want them.
Okay.
Bunky
Bunky did a really poor job today. He, I guess, is a thrifty shopper. I don't know if he was looking for discounts or trying to use a coupon at the register. Bunky didn't get anything. He even tried to trade us stuff, and we didn't even want it. In fact, I felt so bad for him, I had to give him things that I didn't want. And probably his most expensive items are the shoes I gave him. Very nice Kenneth Cole stuff. I think Jeff would look excellent in this. I'm sure
Okay, don't,
his sister's husband
we
would
don't even
like
know
to
what we
wear
have
that.
yet, so.
No, I'm not trading. Please.
Why not? He said,
Because I don't wear, it's really nice, and I wear more like grungy stuff.
Okay.
Very nice Kenneth Cole
All right,
stuff.
not a problem.
Please.
Thank you.
Tell them to wear them in good health.
I like these shoes, though, man.
Y'all, look at this outfit. Kick ass.
That is cool.
Thank you, big brother.
Thank you.
Thank you, America. Thank you, America.
And Barami.
Oh my God, they were. I mean, that is. I can't even. And everything. And that. Oh my God, I just can't believe it.
Who's your nutritionist? Him?
Yes, it's true. He explains how the fat works and how you burn it off in the morning and yada yada. Yada.
I'm the one that said that.
No, you yell it. He explains
We
it.
have a lot of intimate
What
conversations.
does it matter? What makes you do it more? Him or me?
Him, because I understand it. You're just like, Bunky, you don't need to eat the protein bar and the shake. That's stupid. Hardy has always had a temper from the very beginning. I guess the first couple weeks he tried to hide his temper and just bite his tongue and just go around angry instead of snapping at people.
Turn around your ears.
No, man.
He will fight until his death. I'm more of a passive person. I'm more of a let's share and let's make this a win-win situation, and that is not Hardy. He's just never going to be able to stay married talking to people like that.
Oh, the both of them. They're whacked out, man. Nicole's not the slightest bit fun. She doesn't want to do anything fun yet.
Maybe she's different
No
outside.
way, man. We've lived with her 10 weeks. She sucks.
No, outside of here, this is a different environment.
Bunky, in 10 weeks, I haven't seen her have a good time with anything.
You haven't seen her outside the Big Brother house.
Well, I've seen everyone else in here have a good time with something. Anyone who has a blunted affect where they can't raise or lower their voice to express different feelings is suspect. And she's a perfect example of that. When she's angry, she has the same voice as when she's happy. Have you ever noticed that? And Hardy has this pretty much a similar way. But everyone else, like, you and I as examples, but everyone else is an example. Boog is an example, Shannon's an example. People who are pretty comfortable with themselves will use inflection because they're comfortable speaking. And those two are completely uncomfortable speaking because they never know. You can't have a conversation without them getting angry.
Yeah.
You know, my only hope by some miracle of God is that they turn on each other. In a week, you and I will probably be gone, but they're going to be like, do I want to be against Monica in the finals, or do I want to be against Nicole? Because that'll be real interesting to see what happens then.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that's why, I mean, I never brought that up at the beginning because, oh, come on, God! Sorry about that, Bunky, I rarely yell.
It's all right, Hardy.
You know, listen, you never saw this happening.
Beans are boiling.
You never saw this happening because I'm eating it, I swear to God.
What?
Nothing, I don't want to talk about it. I just dropped face first on the floor, you saw that, and I'm eating it, I don't care.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, you're definitely straight then.
Hey, I'm having some wine so my blood pressure stays below 200, and then you and I are going to talk.
Would you like to sit in the hammock like we always do when we
No.
have these big talks?
No.
Okay.
No. And I swear to God, Will, if you sit there and go, you're right, Nicole, you're right, and then you're going to turn around and do the same shit again, I swear to God, I'm going to kill you.
Okay.
I'm often infuriated in here because of you. We are all people, okay? And you just can't be outright a bastard every time something like this happens and you talk and you're like, oh, Nicole, I'm sorry, you're right, I'm sorry. 10 minutes later, you're doing the imitation of Nicole. Go pick your towels up, with that voice and that rude.
I'm sorry.
You do it. It's not 10 minutes later. You've got to do it again. And especially in the position you're in right now. I mean, what are you again? Hardy makes the deal with you that night you start doing that night. You know how to push my buttons. And you just do it. And you do it. And you do it. Can you explain that to me?
No, I can't. You know, it's not like this is new. I mean, this is problems I've always had. You know, I get into trouble because of reasons like this.
Thankfully, I had 2 days to simmer down because I was at the point I didn't even
care what Hardy said. I respect Hardy, and I'm on a team with him, but I was like, F that, I can't live with that another day. And I'm telling you right now, it pains me to not do it, and I'm not going to do it unless you just drive me to whatever before Wednesday, which is quite possible. It's only Sunday. That's 3 whole days.
I'm really going to give it a big effort.
I just won't stand for his disrespect anymore. Period.
I promise. I think Nicole's living in denial, and I'm not talking about that river in Egypt. She really wants me to like her. She wants to like me. And the simple fact of the matter is I don't.
I told Hardy 3 days ago I couldn't imagine being here without you.
Nicole, are you crazy? If you keep me in this house, of course I'm going to stab you in the back and nominate you and Hardy. You know what? I say this in all sincerity, like, I couldn't imagine being without you guys either.
Hopefully he took this one to heart.
You know, I really try to teach everyone the deep, dark, dankest dungeon that I call my own heart. You don't shake your head, I'm just trying to explain. And they just won't pay attention. I tell them right to their face, I'm gonna stab you in the back, I'm gonna lie to you, that's what I've been doing, I'm gonna continue to do it. I feel as though I need to be the forefront of people's thoughts all the time, and for me, it's easier to be at the forefront of their thoughts as a bad person than as a good person.
That doesn't make sense, though.
I'm not saying it makes a bit of sense.
It doesn't, none, zero, especially being a smart person. If you're dumb, I'd understand it.
And they look me right in the face and they said, no, you won't, we trust you, you're a good guy, and I burn them every time.
Today's the Monday meeting, and I'm not expecting any surprises. However, I unfortunately have been very surprised in the past.
All right, interpersonal issues?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Will and I had a discussion last night, and Will's not going to be disrespectful to me, and I'm going to be nice to him, so everyone knows and everyone's okay. Okay? That's all.
Bunky and Will, in whatever order you guys would like, indicate to the group why you should not be voted out of the house this week.
Okay, I'll go first. Don't really have much to say at all. I've been having a lot of fun the last 2 weeks. The helicopter ride was really fun. I thought the shopping yesterday was fun, and I just think we've been working together as a group. The food challenge, we really came together and did a good thing. And that's it. I've just been having a much better time the last 2 weeks than I was, before that.
Cool. I just want to say that I've had a great time. This has been a wonderful experience. I'm going to try not to cry, sorry. You know how I get emotional.
Believe me, I do too.
I'm surprised that I got in the house. I'm surprised that I was one of the 12. And when I was chosen as one of the 12, that's when I won. So when I walked in, I won. And everything after that is gravy. If I stay, that means great things are going to happen. And if I go, it means that there are great things out there waiting for me. And I just want to thank all of you for your friendship. And I'm going to miss you guys.
Damn you, boy. Nothing short of a catastrophe could sidetrack my plan right now.
It is 2 days before voting, and per our conversation between me and Will, I told him if he has one slip up, one disrespectful slip up, anything that's going to make me mad between now and then, he's gone.
Who will be evicted next from a Big Brother house? Bunky or Will? Find out live this Thursday night.